morning. It is currently, my watch is wrong. It is 6:06 in the morning. It is incredibly bright. Look at that. I don't have an ND filter on my Pocket 3, but that is very, very bright. The sun rises at like 5:30 or something, or 5:15 I think, in the morning. So sun's been up for a while, but thank goodness for bloody eye masks. I had a pretty decent sleep actually. I woke up I think twice, maybe at like 2 a.m. and then maybe like 4 a.m. or something like that. That's pretty good. Like I fell back to sleep pretty easily because I'm just so tired. The gym opens at 7, so we're gonna go to the gym. Then we're gonna have breakfast, and then we're gonna go explore. Also, I don't know if you can tell, but I'm wearing my FC Clubhouse Amsterdam t-shirt that we got last year for a very similar event for FC24. So, gotta stay on theme, you know. Anyway, let's get going, shall we? I don't put stairs at the end of the gym at a hotel. Please tell me. Alrighty, friends. We finished the gym. I couldn't film in there because there were people there already, and that would be inconsiderate. But I feel like dying. There was no aircon, or very minimal aircon, and it's gonna be like 31 degrees today here in Vancouver. And I also decided to just like push myself really hard for today for some reason. So we did some Smith machine squats. Don't like the Smith machine, that's for certain. Then we did some leg extensions, RDLs, and we did some single leg body weight hip thrusts. My glutes don't activate and it's hurting my back. And now I want to throw up. I'm gonna go have a shower, get ready for the day, go down, get some breakfast, get some protons in us. And then we're gonna go to Nemesis Coffee. And boy, do I have a story for you when it comes to Nemesis Coffee. You know, just stick around and find out. And then I'm gonna go explore. Anyway, we're gonna get ready and look presentable. Okay, I just need everyone to and this is the fit of the day. Alright, so we're starting off breakfast with our usual hash browns, eggs, some type of sausage, a croissant, obviously, and yeah, latte, right? Latte with almond milk. Almond milk? Yes, please. Thank you. Look at this little tomato sauce packet. It's like a bottle, so you can either lift this up and dip, or you can squeeze it. I'm so paranoid because I'm wearing white. It's kind of chaotic in here this morning, not gonna lie. There's not enough like people clearing tables. A lot of people coming down to food. That's alright. I think it's chicken. But I'm also not sure why they don't label their food. Thank you so much. Cheers. Amazing, thanks so much. We just got a coffee. And it's not good coffee. There is like a whole buffet. It's a lot smaller than I normally expect hotel buffets to be. And a very small cereal station with little like prepackaged boxes of cereal. Like only like maybe 2-3 types of pastries. A hard-boiled egg, which I don't normally see. These little cups of things, little cups of like salmon salad things. They've got fruit. They've got cheese and cold meats, which is an interesting choice for breakfast. We've got some yogurt granola things, so I might go back and have that. And then you've got the hot food, which I have most of, except for that weird tomato onion looking thing. Very standard, but smaller than I normally see. Guys, I look like the biggest tourist right now. I have my Rains backpack, which I used to have when I worked at Microsoft, and it was perfect because my Surface Pro that I had was like 12 inches and it was really thin. I've got my Razer Blade laptop in there, which is 14 inches. I've got the power brick that comes with it, which is a little inconvenient, not gonna lie. Then I have like my tripod, because obviously we're going to the Vancouver Library today to work and take some photos, and I want to get a shot of me, like of me, instead of me just taking shots of everything. So I brought my little tripod. It's very small, so it's fine. Then I have my mouse, then I have my hard drive for all the editing. So that's all in there. And then in here, I've got my passport, my puffer for easy access, my camera, my lip balms, 2 phones. Look at me. I'm a bloody pack mule. Also, I apologize in advance if the audio is a little bit shoddy, because I'm trying out this new thing because I lost my magnet for my Pocket 3 mic. So I've decided to clip it to my bra, which is sitting right here. So it's inconspicuous because like I don't want to be walking around with a mic, like a black mic on my shirt, especially if I'm going to be around colleagues and stuff. It's like a little awkward because they'll be like, what are you doing? So it's sitting here at the moment. So far, I think it's okay. Also just realized I don't even have the microphone turned on for this clip. So in future, apologies if the audio feels a bit weird. Anyway, let's go get some decent coffee. Let's go. Grabbed a little sweet treat, and it's pistachio croissant. Well, swirl, but you know I can't say no to a pistachio, so yes, I'm very excited. All the other pastries looked amazing, by the way. I was very sad that I could only pick one because my stomach quite literally would not be able to hold any more like food at the moment, even though we walked like I don't know, like 20-25 minutes to get here, but I'm very excited about this croissant. Oh, amazing, thank you so much. This is the matcha ube, which looks amazing. I don't know what it's going to taste like, but I actually feel like so uncomfortable and so cringe half the time because I've got the vlog going, then I have to switch to vertical for TikTok and Instagram, then I have to take a photo with my phone for like Instagram stories, and then I have this thing. And it's like, well, like, what are you doing? Do you know what I mean? I just realized that I was told to come here for coffee, and I grabbed the matcha, so I might have to grab a coffee to go. That's delightful. Melbourne cafes. I know you're going through a matcha craze right now, but if you ever want to do a matcha ube, I'm there. I'm so there. Alright, are you guys ready for the tea? Actually, it's not really tea, but story time. So not the exact reason, because this place was already on my list. So Nemesis Pub was already on my list of things to go do CED. Our last dog training session with Pancake was like 3 weeks ago at this point, and we were trying to figure out when we would come back for like a little bit more advanced dog training, because he's getting really good now, but he's still quite reactive around other dogs, but like better, but you know, still. So we were like, oh, you know, Steph's going to Sydney, Steph's also going to Vancouver, blah, 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 so maybe we'll see each other in like a month's time. And then our dog trainer, she was like, like, where are you going in Canada? And I was like, oh, Vancouver. And she's like, do you like coffee? I'm like, well, duh. Like, I'm Australian. I like coffee. I'm not a coffee snob, but I do like a good coffee, right? I love good sweet treat. We know this. And she was like, oh, you know, if you like coffee, you should check out Nemesis Coffee. And I was like, oh, yeah, it's on my list. And she goes, yeah, I opened it. What a small world. Literally small world, even though halfway across the world. This is the OG location, I'm pretty sure, the one near Gastown. There's like a new one, I can't remember where, but it's like built like in the shape of a tulip. It's very like artsy and stuff, but I was like, damn, I'll come. I mean, I was gonna come anyway, but it's good. That's so good.
don't know if it's coming off my... So right now I'm trying to figure out how to get into the library without causing a ruckus, because obviously I'm a tourist. I think I was just at the back there. So now I'm going to try and get to the front and see if there are any other photos or shots we can take. And then also trying to figure out how to get into the rooftop. Even though it'll be very sunny and very hot today to be on the rooftop working, I just want to see... Oh my god, it's a really fat corgi. Holy shit. Oh my god. Sorry.
Talk, squirrel!
Maybe this... Oh, this is the front. Okay. Cool. The spiral thing like starts here. I mean, it's not as exciting having like a bike shop there, but you can see, and that obviously wraps around to the back where we were. Sorry about the truck noises. So we came from there, and now we've walked all the way to the front. Right, so we've entered like the inner circle part of the library where there are shops though. So that's interesting. But this is beautiful. If I ever had access when I was growing up, I would probably be more of an introvert than I already am, actually. So I don't know where I was going with that. I would have to go to a library to wait for my parents to pick me up from after school. So I was always in a library. I just think that you wouldn't have been able to get me to leave the library if I had a rooftop like this. Just saying, like, this is spectacular. You find a little bit of shade, you have a little water, you have a little fun drink, then you have one for caffeine, you stack it up, you sit here, and you just work until your battery runs out. I'm just gonna sit here and edit and do some emails. Do some emails first. I'm gonna do some actual work and stuff because it is Monday.
One eternity later.
I was not expecting to be out that long. I kind of really wanted to come home and have a nap, but it is currently 5 o'clock and I'm exhausted. I really need to get some editing done because I've barely done anything today. This afternoon, I guess, was a bit of a quiet day, one could say. I didn't really record anything in the last few hours because I was just so tired, and I kind of just like, I don't know, was like not really in the mood. Do you know what I mean? I think the heat is getting to me. The library was great. It was like in the sun. I'm surprised I'm not like sunburnt, honestly, at this point. And then I was trying to take these photos for my Razer blade, because obviously, shout out to Razer. Thank you so much for loaning me this laptop while I'm on my trip so I can edit. But while I was trying to take photos and like little clips of me using the Razer blade in like a beautiful setting, obviously like the rooftop library with the lavender and stuff, I noticed two very yellow spots on my t-shirt. Here and there. And I was like, what the fuck is that? And I realized it's where I spray my perfume this morning. I just like spritz it here. So I do, and I've been walking around looking like I've got like highlighter on my boobs. So then I had to go find another t-shirt because this top is like, I've got 3 more days with this top. So I went to Uniqlo. And this isn't out in Australia yet. So I got me a droid top. So yay. I did also get a white Airism mini t-shirt because it's still really hot in Vancouver. It is 33 degrees today. I know I was complaining in Melbourne, like the whole 2 weeks leading up to this trip, I was like, can't wait for it to be sunny in Vancouver. Can't wait. I hate the cold. I hate it. It's so cold. I can't feel my fingers. It is really hot and I was just not prepared for it. And I'm doing a lot of walking. So anyway, it's fine. So I walked around, and then my New Balances decided to give me a blister. To be fair, it's probably not the New Balance fault. I have been walking a lot lately, and I had like the shapings of a blister a few days ago. So it must have just been rubbing up again. Then I had to get some socks that go up high enough because I only had like, you know, millennial ankle socks. But now I have to go find some Band-Aids because I was like, no, I'm not gonna need any like blister Band-Aids on this trip. And I put them back in the cabinet instead of putting them in my bag. So it's about 3 hours till we have our like EA comms dinner, which is down the waterfront. So I don't know if I should have a shower now but leave my makeup on, or shower, wash my whole face, and then put new makeup on before. So I just didn't film any of my time at the mall as well. So sorry about that. I don't know, just a lot happening. I was hot, I was carrying a lot, I was thirsty, hadn't eaten, the bag was heavy. But you see, you get to see the haul and a pair of socks. Oh, I also got like the Tower 28 tubing mascara because I was thinking like, oh, what's some makeup stuff that I can't get in Australia? Like, do you know what I mean? Like, I feel like that's like the perfect opportunity. I'm like, now that I don't wear lash extensions, I need some assistance in that department. There was also another brand that I wanted to look at, like SAIYY, S-A-I-E. I always see their stuff and they always look really nice, natural and glowy, but I was like, I don't have enough time or like the energy right now to like sit there and try on things, because what they say is true about the Sephora teens. And I didn't want to be in there. So that's all you missed on today's adventures, because I'm still too scared to talk into the microphone by myself alone and film myself. I'll see what I feel like tomorrow. I'll work on it, I promise. I'll try and put this down somewhere. Time to go have a shower.